Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys employer visa 482. This visa allows you to come with your family and live and work in Australia. Before I start with this video, I would like to put a disclaimer that I'm not an agent, just a content creator sharing the good news that I've researched, and I would like you to also do your own research if you want to apply for this visa. And if you need a professional advice, please contact any Myanmar agent. They are professionals that can guide you with all your visa queries, okay? So let's get into this video. You're wondering, what is this temporal employer's visa 482 all about? You can apply for this visa if you have any employer to sponsor you. For the employer to sponsor you, he would show genuine evidence that they genuinely need an overseas worker to take up the position here in Australia. This temporal employer's visa 482 has 3 streams on it. I'll be focusing more on the medium-term visa because this visa favors overseas applicants the more. So number 1 in my list is the short-term visa stream. This visa allows you to work in Australia for 2 to 4 years if you have an employer that sponsored you. If you have a Hong Kong passport, you can stay in Australia for up to 5 years. You can apply for this visa if you meet the requirements and the eligibility. Now, what I'm going to talk about is the medium and long-term visa stream. This visa allows you to live, work in Australia for 4 years, and after the 4 years you're still working for the same employer, you are eligible to apply for your permanent resident if you met the requirements and the eligibility to apply for your permanent resident. You see why I said that I'm focusing more on this visa? Because it will benefit people living outside Australia. The third one I'm going to talk about is the labor agreement visa stream. You can apply for this stream. So if your employer is part of the labor agreement accord between Australian government and you met the requirements, your employer can actually sponsor you for this labor agreement stream. Okay, what are the documents? What are the things that I need to do to be able to apply for this visa? First of all, you need to be sure that your skill is in the medium and long-term shortage list. So you need to check it out and find out that you have an occupation there and you have been working in that occupation for at least 2 years in your country. Then you need to do an assessment. Various assessing bodies in Australia, so you need to find out the one that is doing your own assessment. You need to write an English exam, and if you're a citizen of these countries that I'm going to mention, you are exempted from writing English tests. If you're a citizen of the United Kingdom, US, Republic of Ireland, New Zealand and Canada, you don't need to write any English test if you're coming from these countries that I mentioned. So for you to get your English test, you need to score 5.0 in all band in IELTS. Person test of English, you need to score 36 points in all band. For TOEFL, you need 35 points in all band. Cambridge C1, you need 154 in all bands. OET, you need to have B in all band for you to apply for this visa type, and other documents like your character check, your health check and others. So guys, I'll be dropping some links so you guys can check it out, and I will also show you how you can navigate to read more about this visa. And I hope this would help someone that is trying to come to Australia to check this out and see if they are eligible and go ahead and apply. And the good thing with this is that the process time is very short. You can get this within 9 months and you can come with your family. If you're married, that's your wife and your kids, or your husband and your kids. You can also come with your partner. It's a very good opportunity for someone to come. So let's go on with the Australian side so we can see all the requirements and other things you need to know about this temporal employer's visa. This visa allows an employer to sponsor a skilled worker, focusing more on the medium-term stream, okay? But I will still touch base with others. So this first one I'm going to talk about is the short-term stream, okay? So this short-term stream, you can read about it here. I'm going to be leaving the link so you can also check it out yourself. The cost for this short-term stream is 1,290 Australian dollars. So these are the processing time. So guys, bear in mind that process time can change at any time. So if you want to read more about this short-term stream, you can click on the details and you will see it as well. And if you want to check out the critical priority immigration skilled occupation list, you can just click on this link as well and read through. All right, guys. So the one I am talking about today is the medium-term stream. Yeah, this visa enables employer to address labor, the same thing I talked about before, to bring people in from overseas to fill up positions that they cannot find someone to fill up in Australia. And this visa allows you to stay up to 4 years in Australia. Yes, Nigerians can also apply for this visa if you're interested. This visa cost is 2,690 per applicant. So if you're coming with your family, you need to check how much you will pay for that, okay? And this process time for this particular visa for 90% application is in 9 months. If you have what it takes and your occupation is in the list, medium-term list, then I would urge you to please apply. You never know, within 9 months, you will be arriving Australia. What do they say you need to do with this medium-term stream? Your occupation is either on the medium and long-term strategic skill list or the regional occupation list. You can work in Australia for up to 4 years. I have mentioned that before. What does this visa give you? They said with this visa, you can work in Australia for up to 5 years, study, but you won't receive any government assistance, meaning government would not pay for your studies. You will do that by yourself. You can travel to and fro from Australia as many times as you want. So if you have your money, you can come into Australia today and you can leave tomorrow, yes. And if eligible, you can apply for your permanent residence. So meaning by the time you finish your 4 years working with your employer, you can apply for your permanent resident if you meet the requirements. I will really like you guys to check this out, okay? You never know, you might be lucky that you'll be one of those people that the occupation is in the shortage list. You can check your eligibility here. All the conditions you need to fulfill, all right? Number 1 is be nominated to work in an occupation on the list of the eligible medium and long-term skill. Have at least 2 years relevant work experience in your nominated occupation or related field. Have a relevant skill assessment if this is required for your occupation. If you want to check the eligibility, this is it. Be the holder of an appropriate visa. So you can just click on the box. You can click on the box here to read to be sure if you're eligible. Have a compiled previous visa condition. Be nominated by an approved sponsor. Work for your nominated employer and all, and it goes on and on. Requirements, meet character requirements. So these are all you need to meet. So you can just go, click on it and read it up, all right? If you have checked your eligibility and you're eligible to apply, you click on apply. They have shown us the process here. So guys, I will be dropping a lot of links. Please check it out and see if you're eligible. If you are, not hesitate to apply for this visa, all right? I hope this would help someone somewhere that is planning to come to Australia to try and apply for this medium-term stream. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in my next video.